start the stream and the bloody music stops. What's that about? What up with that? And Angel, happy Monday. I saw you there. I don't think you see who's waiting, like to get in the channel. But I saw you, and you're in your own little category called VIP. This Angel. I was like, there she is. How you doing, Angel? Good to see you. Let's start the stream. You'll have to forgive me. I'm literally just straight out from the gym. I'm literally just... I busted ass at the gym, came home, rushed around like a headless chicken, checking on flights for Game Holcom, into the shower, out of the shower, sit down and go... But we're here now, and that's all that matters. So let's talk about what we are doing this evening. We are going to draw Gaxmoor for Ernest Gygax and Luke Gygax. And this is by Troll Lord Games, if I remember correctly. Which I probably don't, so let's just skip past that. So let's talk about what we're doing. So, a little bit of zoomages. Last time we did these ruined buildings, and I said we were going to push north. And there's a couple of... I'm going to actually turn the background map on, okay? There's a couple of locations, A24, A23, but they're basically just descriptions of their... It's not really a stream, it's a sewerage outlet. So we'll come back to that. It's a colouring thing, okay? We'll add a little bit of texturing, but we're not going to deal with that. A41 is ruined walls. Alright, cool. But that's not what we're going to deal with today. I mean, we could. Maybe we start with some ruined walls. But what I really want to get into is 19 and 20 and 21. So let's get the trusty book. The Tome of Gaxmoor. Oh, talking of which, actually, hold on a sec. I've actually got a copy. I've actually got an electronic copy of, but shoot. Is it Troll Lord? Let's just, yeah, Troll Lord Games. Troll Lord Games very kindly donated this to me. So, let's just see what Area 20 is. See how professional we are, reading a book on stream. No one else does this shit. No one else starts a stream, taking your time, and reads a book. Only I've got that amount of class. Anyway, A20. And I quote, "The houses in this area have been torn down, and the serviceable pieces of timber carried off. Piles of discarded sod and a few pieces of rotten wood are all that remain of the buildings." Wow. So we may actually draw them a little bit like that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like just an outer shell. "A well-used trail leads off to the southwest. Some sort of river or drainage canal." Alright, so we'll do a trail heading off towards the southwest. So that's easy, right? That's easy. Mr. Valor is here. Hello, Mr. Valor. It's story time, sir. A stream of someone reading a book could? I mean, come on. How many times would they have, like, in old-fashioned days on the TVs, like, what was it, like in the 60s or 70s, and someone would be like, story time, and they're sitting there in their smoking jacket in an armchair with a fire next to them and a glass of whiskey? Story time. A19. No spoilers in this channel. A group of sturdy wooden cottages surround a large copse of mighty oak trees. Alright, well, we're going to actually have to have them surround a copse of mighty oak trees, because I'm not seeing a copse of mighty oak trees here, so we'll have to draw that. These buildings appear to be in better shape than the destroyed huts to the north. The cottages are single-story constructs with small sheds scattered throughout. We'll draw that. You scan the area ahead of you and see no sign of life. Doors hang open, suspended from broken hinges. Oh, shutters have been smashed, and the occasional gleam of white bone are testimony to the fates of the peasants who lived here. Alright. So, Well, that's easy enough, right? What's 21? While we're doing... For some reason, reading a book is more personal than, like, the PDF. I don't know why. Angel, what's my first thought of exactly your description? I don't know. What are we doing? 21. Sturdy stone building. A sturdy stone building sits on the south side of the road next to the gate. Broken barrels, smashed pottery, we're not drawing smashed pottery, and other debris is scattered around the main entrance. Alright, well. Well, I think we could draw them tonight. What say you? I think we could draw them. Oh, yes, right, yes. I wonder if those circles are meant to be sheds. There's no key on this map. I think those circles are meant to be sheds. You'd think, but nothing in the description of this area mentions a grain silo or a farm. So while they look like grain silos because they are circular, that is where the likeness stops. I mean, there's nothing else in this area. Right, you know what I'm going to do though? I'm going to start by demolishing a wall. We're going to ease ourselves into this. We haven't drawn for like 3 or 4 days. I'm all rusty. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to draw. It's all forgotten. Oh, look at that. Okay, so you know what we're going to do? Because we're totally pro. Calibration has actually gone off. That's Wacom. And Wacom is not earning points with me right now. So, let's recalibrate. Seriously, quite lame. Quite lame. It just forgets the settings for some bizarre reason. Every time I test it before the stream, it's fine, and then it'll just go poof, no forgotten. Alright, that's better. Now we can start. Oh, and hi, Miss J. Hi. Exclamation zoom. Try it out. Daddy. Angel's fighting already. That's my zoom command right there. But it has a channel cooldown of like half an hour. Okay, no one else can do it. Because I don't want to be zooming out, okay? So I've added zoom. I added something else too. I forgot what I had. What else did I add here? Oh, wine. I added wine, but don't do that one yet. We'll have to cash it in later, because that's got to cool down to 45 minutes for the channel. Otherwise, everyone's going to be wine for the wine goddess. And, you know, I'll be drunk. Ah. So, I added wine and zoom. But they have cooldowns. And Miss J's sharing something. So let's get the share done and out the way, because I really need to get to my map here. What is Miss J sharing? Holy scamoly. Now, doesn't this look like one of my maps? Isn't this, like, freaky? Isn't this just utterly freaky? Tell me that doesn't look like one of my maps. That is nuts. I get chills looking at this map. Miss J, stunning work. Stunning work. Incredible work, Miss J. I see my hand in that, and it's freaking me the hell out. I love it, girl. I love it. I have no other way of describing it. It's just fantastic. The elevations in particular, it's like, I look at them and go, I don't remember drawing them. It's really, really weird to say. I've had people emulate my style before, but this has to be maybe the closest yet. It's incredible work. Why am I here? You draw my maps for me. Really, really, really good job. Even got the little tiny tents right there. Really nice. It's kind of, honestly, it's blown my mind. Good job. Really, really, really good job. I'm kind of stunned. Yeah, look, we've even got like little warehouses and stuff. And she's got the bridges spanning between rooftops. Mister, you've been looking at my maps pretty damn close. That is really, really, really good work. Honestly, I'm really, really, really impressed. I will enthuse more via email directly to you, but I am very impressed. You did that masterpiece. I'm going to knock down a wall. That's where our skill sets are at too right now. Actually, before I start the stream, it's like I'm gonna spend half the stream here just gabbing. It's like, and that was great, folks. Thanks very much. I'll see you tomorrow night. Seriously though, today I got 4 printed maps on canvas from Noble Dwarf of my maps, and they're beautiful. They're beautiful, and I'm not just talking about my maps. The fact the prints on the canvas, they're gorgeous. They actually sent me Rykadon on canvas. Mwah. Just mwah. And one of my patrons actually told me that their maps are arriving with them like now. So he showed me a print and it was gorgeous. So I just want to give Noble Dwarf a shout out. They're doing great prints of my maps. They're really, really, really lovely. I look forward to seeing a lot more of my maps in their printing style. I think I added a cooldown to the gold command too, Angel. So be careful of that too. I think it was only 5 or 10 minutes, but otherwise it gets spammed a lot. But that's on a per person cooldown. I noticed with all of the fights and everything that were going on, that my chat was becoming very heavy and spam. You know, of the commands. So just throttling back on them just a little bit. Just making people just sort of slow down just a little bit. I forget what the exact cooldown is, but 30 minutes, every 30 minutes, because you earn time like every 10, right? So I figured every 30 minutes you can sort of check what your gold level is at. Some people were kind of going a little bit crazy, you know, with it. And if we find that 30 is too much, I'll throttle it back a little bit more, you know? Experimenting all of the time. So, Miss J, if you're still around out there, how long did that map take you? Oh, and I added ranks too, but I don't know what they do. There's depending on how much gold you've got, it assigns a rank to you. If you've got 10,000 gold, you get to be senator. Over 1,000, it was I think it was equitas. Mystery says somewhere between 40 to 50 hours. I tried to keep track, but sometimes forgot. That's not bad. That's not bad. That looks about right. Considering the fact that that was, what, your first time drawing that style? Like, drawing a different style and still sort of getting it inside 40, 50 hours, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I feel like destroying that tower. We are going to destroy a good chunk of that tower. We're going to be violent. And no, I'm not doing masks. Masks are for the weak. Not for deleting, like, sections of wall. This is never come back. It's never going to be rebuilt. I don't need a mask. I need to get rid of it. Get out of here. You got demolished. As walls go, you suck. There we go. There we go. Angel says, shot 2 videos for YouTube today. And what were the videos about? And how long were they? It was a little bit more. You're teasing. Hey, cool. Movie TV series collection update. Look at MCU 4K collection phase 1 to 3. Okay, right on. Feels like forever since we've been drawing. I feel like these gaps need overgrowth on them too. You know what I mean? Let's get rid of our background so we can see what's going on here. Yeah, that's not too shabby. That's looking okay. What do you try to edit that down to, Angel? Like half an hour? Each one, 15 minutes, 20? What's your target length? Well, Angel, I hope that works out for you. We finished the second season of Cobra Kai yesterday. I have a guilty pleasure for the Karate Kid. Have done my entire life. Used to take myself to the movies to watch it. So when they did Cobra Kai and I watched season 1, I was a little hog-headed. I was so happy. And season 2 has been really good too. I love seeing these old actors coming back, reprising roles, and then nailing it. They've got all of the right notes. Everything I used to freaking love about the Karate Kid back when I was young. It's coming out on DVD, is it? Oh, that's kind of cool. I think I would get the electronic version. I don't know about DVDs. I don't do DVDs anymore, which kind of seems weird because we've got hundreds. But we finally sort of took the plunge and we're getting like electronic ones more and more. I would buy that. I would buy it. It makes me giddy just watching it. I'm not gonna give you any spoilers then, Angel, if you've not seen it. Oh, that looks okay. That looks okay, right? Let's get a couple of rocks falling down the hill. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty darn good. Yeah, Miss J, Angel, said that I think that was the first one that we did, and she said it would look like an explosion. But I've been throttling back on them since, and trying to, make it look like there's been a collapse one way or the other. A breach, less of an explosion. But who knows what did him? What brought the walls down? Right. This whole thing is not going to be about broken walls. When we get up there, we'll do that section. Let's draw A20. So A21 is intact. A20 are barely outlines of buildings. A19 is a collection of cottages surrounding an oak copse, if I remember reading that correctly. So I think we're going to create an oak copse. Let's do that first. I did read that right? Hey, trusty sword! Extra rocks falling down the hill. Appreciate you thinking about that. We're always thinking, my friend. It's like sip, 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 sip. Thoughts. Thoughts here. Thoughts there. Sometimes they make no sense. Sometimes they do. Apparently, when I'm thinking over this side, it makes no sense. Anyway, turning to area 19. A group of sturdy wooden cottages surround a large copse of mighty oak trees. Yeah, that's it. No count of them or anything, just cottages. In that general vicinities. And they had sheds too. Alright, then what we're going to do is we are going to... It always throws me off a little bit when, like, a map doesn't match the description, I'm like, am I missing something here? Is it me? Am I not reading this right? Am I reading too much into it? Let's get rid of you. I think we're going to put a cottage there. And so what I'm thinking about doing is basically something like this type of deal. Maybe less of them, but something like that. Did I just draw all of those on my ink layer? No, just the recent ones right here. Alright. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna draw a whole bunch of stuff on the wrong layer. Oh, there's a command. There's a command we need to do, like an alert command. You guys are telling me in the chat, hey, you're on the wrong layer, you're on the wrong layer, and I'm not paying attention because I'm just like, hey, look at me, I'm drawing maps. Hey, woo! Like something that, like maybe a sword chicken, shing, and that makes me go, oh, well, I'm doing something wrong. No cooldown on that one, just in case I fuck up a lot. And yes, it could be an explosion of eldritch energy. Conversations all over the place. You gotta keep up, folks. Wrong layer? Wrong layer? Oh, wrong layer. Wrong layer. Yeah, but we'll have to call it like, oh noes! And maybe breaking the Roman theme, we'll have to find someone going, oh noes! That would be a good one. That would get my attention. I'd go, what? Oh no, what am I doing wrong? I'm so good, Angel. I knew you forgot the W. I inserted it mentally. Smooth. Just smooth, without a pause. Alright, let's draw some cottages. As they would say in France. Cottages. About to do roof detail. Don't do roof detail. Let's come back to that. Angel, I think we're gonna do some grain silos. I think we're gonna do some grain silos. I don't know if they're meant to be grain silos. We're doing some grain silos. I should probably get our trusty scale, shouldn't I? Yeah. Yeah. Because I made a scale, see? So I know what size I'm drawing things at, see? It's what professionals do, see? 30 feet wide by about 40 yard. About 40 feet. That works. Let's tuck one in the trees. Now this is going to look pretty poo right now, but don't worry, you pretty little self. We are going to make these look good. Just drawing shapes right now. It's just shapes. We're drawing shapes badly. Hold on a sec. Let's try doing that like I know what I'm doing. That's not happening. That really is not happening. I'm going to guess that I shouldn't be drawing straight after a gym session. pretty poo. It's fine. It really makes no mention about how many cottages, so I'm thinking about a dozen, maybe 8 to 10. It doesn't say farms. It doesn't say farms in all fairness, but I think we'll draw one grain silo. Hello, Jamil. It's got to be late over there, girl. How are you? Good seeing you today. I felt like I joined the right stream. It's like, I smell a ship being drawn. And it was looking good, too. Oh, actually, Miss J, if you're still around, post your link again. Show Demille the map you created. And then Demille, click on the link from Miss J. Or if someone else has got it, share it with Demille. She needs to see that map. There you go. Alright, we've all seen it. We've all seen it. Gemini Man opens Thursday. Hell yeah, screw Dora. Now you're talking, Angel. Now you're stepping it up a notch. I think... So there's a road, right? That, like, kind of pale line is a road, but the road stops. I think we're going to continue the road off. And we're gonna have a building next to it. And we're gonna honor whatever building this was formerly. You did a good map, Gil. Nothing to be embarrassed about. That is a good result. The colouring is sublime. Embrace it. You did good. Can I delete that post? I don't think I can delete that individual post, unfortunately, Miss J. I don't know how. Clicking the various links are all about deleting you, and I don't wish to do that. We're definitely going to do some more buildings close to the road. I feel like they're missing. But they may be pretty damaged buildings. I'm not quite sure why the locals have stripped bare like every single building in this area, but not these cottages. Maybe there's something in the description. I don't actually know if there's something in the description. I'm assuming that there is. Is that roof detail? That feels like roof detail. We're going to get rid of that. I think that's a selection of cottages around the trees. Alright, Angel, go enjoy popcorn. Roof of the details. Alright. I think I'm going to make these thatched. Thatched or wood. I'm undecided. How come everyone always beats up on poor old Miss J? She's just like sitting there in the chat, there's minding her own business, and everyone's like, yeah, boosh, come get some. She's probably sitting there just drinking tea going, Mr. Val, I'm envious of her mapping talent. That's a damn nice map, girl. Ooh! Stop being so good. Ooh! Apparently wars are fought over mapping talent. But yeah, see, seriously, kick-ass map. Not sure it's MMA worthy, but kick-ass map. But she's accepted. Holy goddamn. Dust settles, and Miss J is victorious. See what happens, man? When you let the green-eyed devil come out, Miss J is all like, no, no, no. So now she drew a kick-ass map and has 20 gold. Yeah, okay. I'll turn off the background in a second when we get into these ruined ones. I just want to get finished the ones that are complete. Miss J, actually, see if I can remember how to do this. I'm giving you 100 gold. I'm giving you 100 gold because it was a kick-ass map, and I'm very flattered that you would even think to look at my style and say, I want to try and emulate that. And you did it superbly. Blah, blah. Very well. So allow me to give you 100 gold from the channel, because it was that good. Papa Fox Tacos, I see we've moved on from the cemetery. Yes, my friend, we have. Why don't you try exclamation zoom and see what happens? Not safe. Oh. Alright. Okay. So like, no, not safe. Oh, wait a minute. I love that cutting. Alright, zoom. And let's turn this off. So this is where we're at. This is where we're at. So let's do a little bit. Basically, I'm going to sweep all the way around the city, okay, guys and girls, and then we're going to jump into the city. So we got a cemetery. We came up into destroyed buildings. There's one intact building, like the Wandering Minstrel Druid Head Rest Pillow or something, in. And then we've come up here, and we're working on this area. And this area has got a lot of destroyed buildings that have been picked clean, and some intact ones. We're working on the intact ones right now, and then we're going to fill in the other ones. So this is where we're at. This is a zoom. Zoom has a half-hour cooldown time, everyone. Otherwise, everyone's going to be doing zoom, zoom, zoom every 5 minutes, potentially. And we can't destroy the channel. Exclamation mark, give us the bomb. Channel gone. Beholder hat could be a possibility, but then the background messes with the beholder hat. I've got to get a proper green screen for that. Hobbs, welcome Hobbs to the channel, my friend. I don't know why I'm my friend. I think by going to my friend, it's more sincere than me just saying it, you know? Welcome to the channel, or welcome to the channel, my friend. That one sounds way better, you know what I'm saying? I think it definitely is worth a shot. I think you can see that I've taken the last 2 Sundays off to do admin stuff, and the following week always has some new capabilities. So we're just going to keep doing that. Cat cam is going to be coming. That's going to be one of them. Yeah, that works. That works. Alright, we're going to draw one large building near the gate. Let's just check. It was near the gate, right? Yep, we're going to draw a large building near the gate. Exclamation tacos. Now, if you could do exclamation tacos and use channel currency and blah, 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 tacos, I'd be poor real quick. Let me tell you. I would do that. Alright, let's draw a building. I kinda... They just said a building, an intact building. I kinda want to do something with it. I kinda want to make it a little bit more special than just a building. Because a building close to the wall, close to the gates, is going to be more than just some dude's house. In my humble opinion. There's people coming and going through the gates all over the time, right? And some of them don't get through the gates, or they have to leave things behind. Maybe you're not allowed to bring everything into the city. I'm thinking beyond the gate, inside, you would have your taverns, your inns, etc. but maybe there'd be one outside. Maybe there'd be some kind of stable outside. So I think I'm going to draw a stable house, you know, with and like a place where they put their wagons and that type of stuff. That's what we're going to draw. It's not in the description, but that's what we're going to draw. I feel like I want to tell a story with this particular map. Well, this particular area of the map. I love how you guys and girls are like totally in sync nowadays. You're like you know each other. You're starting to like talk together. I think it's cool. Right, just give myself a reference point. I'm thinking I'm gonna wall this bad boy off. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm gonna create a large building. With a large stable. Ooh, is that roof detail? I think that's roof detail. Can't do that, young lady. That has to come second. Right, where's my scale? Where's my scale? Where did I put it? Where's my scale? Oh, there it is. So what have we drawn? Have we drawn it too large? What, about 80 feet long for a big house, and the stables, what, maybe 35? That's okay, right? That's okay. Papa Fox says, like a smallish town starting to spring up around Gaxmoor. Well, no, but look at the original. Look at the original. Look at the number of buildings outside. I need to read A16 just in case it says, and it's a stable. In which case, okay. But look at the number of buildings. It's like it has these villages. And plenty of walled settlements would spill beyond the confine of their wall, right, and just go out. Not everything was inside, aside from farms and that type of thing. And I think that's what's happened here, is that these are villages, but they're basically Gaxmoor spilled beyond. So this is definitely a spillage right here. Let's read A16. Well, I think, Miss J, to answer your question, I think, like, if you arrived with multiple horses, maybe even, like, bringing a whole bunch of horses, etc., inside of the city has a limit. Maybe you're not allowed to do it. Or maybe it's just simply a stabling area for the main troop, because you're not going to take, like, 20 fucking horse and cart into the city or something. I see a potential for that. That's what I'm going with. What am I doing? A16. I think the book has been easier than the PDF. I kind of like it. I love books. Angel, I know you said the same. It's nothing quite like having a book in your hand, right? That's Area 15. Area 15 is an orchard. Alright. Area 16 is a huge brick building. Ahead of you is a huge brick building that appears almost untouched by recent chaos. The building sits parallel to the city wall and faces, on the southeast, the destroyed city gate. Right. The different coloured bricks delineate the original structure from the various additions built onto it. A faded sign above the large double doors draws your attention. The sign depicts a cloud blowing a swirling blast of air towards the earth. The wind, thus created, is effortlessly propelling a smiling traveller dressed in ancient garb. Judging by its size, it must have been... it's one of the most popular inns. Was. Alright, so I mentioned having an inn outside the walls. So we've got an inn, and we've got a stable area. That's a big building. I don't know if we're going to draw it that large. That's massive. we're doing an inn and some stables. And yes, Miss J, everything. So one of the things that Troll Lord asked is to create more of a city feel. I mean, look, this is a nice map. The original is okay. There's nothing wrong with it, right? But it's basically a set of symbols. Sorry, I keep moving it around. It's really a set of symbols to show you the key locations. But what about everything else? So we're going to draw that everything else. This is going to be a packed city by the time we're done. With all of the key locations done, but I'm drawing this city like I would normally draw any city. That's the, you know, that's basically where we're going with this. So definitely a big, crowded, capital metropolis city that's gone bleh, stuff started to spill beyond. There's your Gax equivalent yawning portal that A16 in, says Papa Fox. It seems a little large, you know? I mean, what is that? 150 feet long? Almost exactly. 150 feet long. I mean, that seems really big. That seems like a temple, you know? What the hell is 17? I'm not picking up the book again. Well, maybe I should. Maybe I should. These are huge buildings. Oh God, she picked the book up again. We've got to listen to her read again. Can I possibly take my subscription back? How do I file a complaint? Oh well, bugger me. A17 is stables. I'm glad I read it. I had this vibe. The large wood and limestone structure ahead appears to be the stables. Its large brick building to the south. It is a large brick building to the south. Alright. The smell of rotten straw and musty stalls wafts through the air. Alright, well 21 is just going to have to be pretty generic then. Alright. Inn and stables. Someone already got there before me. What can you do? I don't think I'm going to draw them that big though. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do compounds. The compounds can be that big, but the buildings within them are going to be smaller. We're doing compounds. It is mostly... it is the equivalent of like what did you say? A Greyhawk city, but abandoned. This place has been attacked, you know, and is swarming now with monsters. Yeah, Miss J, huge, right? So we're going to do compounds. We're doing compounds. I think I'm going to leave... No, I can't. I was going to just... You know, what? Why can't I just do a big brick building that shape? It's got no description. It's just where some dude lived or something. I don't know. Merchant. Guards. Guardhouse. Outside walls. It's something. Who knows? It doesn't have a description. I'm going with that. Let's do destroy buildings. Let's do destroy buildings. You know, I feel a need, and not for speed, but I feel a need to draw a road. It'll give us something to anchor off. You feel me? It'll kind of give me just something for my buildings to sit alongside, you know? And I also feel that we need some trees. There's trees and overgrowth that's got to be here. And I think we're gonna actually take this and just take it off, you know? Off around the trees. I will add paths and stuff for them, but I feel now I've got like a frame to work within for our destroyed buildings. I'm leaving the large brick building. I'm leaving the large brick building. I was going to make it larger, but I'm going to leave it. Exclamation 88 miles per hour. Papa Fox. A32, some dude lives here. His living room is 50 feet by 50 feet. It's like one of those big, huge floor-based fires. And this big, huge throne that he sits on. And his wife sits over there. And his kids sit over there. You guys have lost me. I'm just gonna let you chat while I draw ruined buildings. So the way these are described is A, ruined, to die, but also picked clean, right? So they're just shells, they're debris. Now I'm probably going to slightly overdo the debris just so we can emphasize the shell aspect of it. It's going to be such an interesting map to colour. King Bashman! Hi, my friend. Good to see you here. Are you excited, King, for the launch of your Kickstarter? Are you nervous? Oh, Miss J, you found the Bob Ross channel? Yeah, I found that pretty early on. It was suggested to me. It's the best. What a great human being he was. how far do these... I probably shouldn't be doing that, right? I'm gonna move 17. No, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Let's not go too far on the other side, though. Let's stick on this side. Wow, King Bashman comes into the channel and he's already throwing nuts. Had to happen, Angel. Had to happen. Don't let that power go to your head, though. Papa Fox didn't see anyone type John Wayne. You know what? You know what? Where are my little note-its? Where's my little post-its? What have I done with them all? I got everything done on admin day. I'm adding John Wayne. I'm adding John Wayne. It's happening. Get off your horse and drink your milk. I'm adding John Wayne. It does nothing. It literally does nothing, but I'm adding it for you. This is going to be very different than the original. The original had these very strong shapes. These are buildings, but when you read the description, it's like, no, there were buildings here. They're gone. So this is going to be a fun thing to colour right here. Because we've basically got just broken ground, right? It's ground with some rocks. Maybe there's some timbers lying around that could be used for something else. But otherwise, shit's gone, man. And I kind of like that. I kind of like it. It's going to create a very interesting area of the map. You have a reward tier that is Alyssa themed. You do? I've already done the map. What? I mean, assigning the map, right? What else is there? I could caress your dice before you ship them out to people. I'll blow on your dice. No. People aren't going to give you money for that. What else we got? What else we got? I'll jiggle your dice bag. I'm getting dirty. I'm getting smutty. I can't think of anything else that I have to bring to the table. Right, exactly, Papa Fox. Exactly. It's going to be exactly like that. Lots of crumbled stuff. The Royal Cartographer tier. But yeah, but what does the Royal Cartographer do that she hasn't already done? You know, back at this tier and we'll give you a map. I mean, you're hopefully going to be giving maps anyway, right? Back at this level and we'll club Alyssa to death in the name of Tudeberg. We will film the next time Alyssa gets drunk and tries to climb over bar stools. I think I'm feeling this. I think I'm feeling this. Back us at this level, I will give you a topographic map of ancient Rome. Not one that I drew, though. I can probably conjure it pretty fast if it's not what I did. All hail Empress Alyssa. You're in on the inner court there. They did have that bay leaf thing. That's right. And they didn't really like having the whole notion of emperors and shit, but they got used to it, so maybe there's chance for me as an empress. End up getting assassinated within 2 days. I wouldn't let power go to my head, I promise you, children. What's our density like? I think actually I drew pretty close to where there should be them. So maybe we just go with that. Maybe I do another one. It feels like there should be another one in that gap there. Maybe an old logging camp that's been stripped clean. Yeah, I think so. Bay leaf things. No, right, not bay leaves. No. Alright. Wow, time has gone fast, guys. Time has gone fast. Gym nights are always such a small stream, you know. I like the big streams, I cannot lie. Yeah. We'll be ending the stream in about 10 minutes. But before we do that, let's talk about 16. 16 was the inn. 17 was the stable. So let's do the inn. This is one. There was no map for this. There's no map for this. It's odd. Don't you think it's kind of odd that they've done this whole doorway thing on the map? Maybe there's the steps going up. Maybe we'll do steps and a door going in. And maybe we'll make it a compound inside with a courtyard. So it occupies this footprint, but it's way more detailed. Huh, yeah, I think so. Angel says, been a great day, been feeling good all day, love Mondays. Boom, that's what I'm talking about right there. Seize the day, right? I love it. I'm drawing it slightly off its original angle. I am definitely feeling stairs. In which case we can do nice big doors here. You know, I'm actually gonna move this hill. For I am a god. And I'm gonna put it more like here. Like the inn is at the top of this elevation, right? It's built onto the side here. Which means that our little pathway coming in could come like this, and it could easily also come from the city like this, which is going to give us in this little garden area, going to have a little garden patch right here. Yeah, seize the carp. Seize the fish. So we'll actually do it a little bit like this, I think. Where's my scale? Where's my scale? Let's bring my scale back. Right, that's approximately shy of 30 feet, so that's not too bad. Miss J, this afternoon I have to do all of the cleaning. I did all my cleaning on Saturday. Game days, I always spring clean house. Alright, so what if we did it more like this and we actually put like some kind of fountain arrangement in the center? Maybe with little statues. We'll make it like a little garden out of this. So I'm thinking something like that. I pray to all that is good with the mapping gods that A16 really doesn't have a map. Will you stop trying to beat up I Claudius? Will you cut that shit out? So here's a good example. I don't know if you can see it. That's a gladiator school that has a map. So we're going to have to replicate that when we actually draw the city. But I didn't see a map for A16. I've gone past it and there's no map. So we can do what the hell we want. Actually, you can duel I Claudius, but you got to do a boss fight. And then get Claudius drawn as the boss. If I have Claudius in the mix. You know, one day I'm gonna log in as I Claudius, and I'm gonna give him super stats, and he's gonna start beating people senseless. He's getting ridiculed, and he can't fight back for himself. Right, join this roof, these tiles. I think this will be the last building we do tonight. But this is how we're going to get a large footprint without it being a 50-foot, like, bedroom. Oh, Angel's trying to do a boss. Alright. I'll get in on that, Angel. Let's do it. Do you have to bet? No, that's a heist where you put some money on it. Do you have to put money on the boss ones? I forget. Do you have to do money? Oh, shoot, that doesn't work. Hold on, right. I don't need more beeps. I think we can fight with less, but we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose unless we can get some more people in this fight. I don't think we've ever beaten a boss yet. We've done the arena, right? I think it's the arena that needs the actual bet that you want to put down. I don't think the boss one does. And basically, when something like a heist, arena, or boss is done, guys and girls, it's a 2-minute countdown so people have a chance to get in on it. Oh shit! Caligula wiped the floor with everyone. We're all dead. Wow. You know, I may have to... I was going off default stats for a lot of these bosses. Either we need a lot more people involved, or I've got to, like, halve boss stats. I need to get some weak bosses in the mix. Apparently all my Roman bosses are way over the top. But they're all OP as fuck. I'll add some weaker bosses. I'll add some weaker bosses so we stand a chance. I don't even know how the algorithm works, so I literally have no bearing for if they're overpowered or not, other than the default settings. I'm not thinking. I should have added some windows in the roof here. Yeah, well, you know, it's not too late. It's not too late. Let's do one here, one here, one here. Let's do a little bit of love here. I think that makes it feel more inny. So something like that. Something like that for the inn. I think that looks pretty cool. What do you think? And then it was the stables at 17. I don't know what 18 is. Alright. Alright. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the stream about here. Because this is a good point. So let's talk about what happens next. So tonight, let's get rid of that background just momentarily. Tonight we drew the intact cottages surrounding an oak copse, and we did the ruins of other buildings that are now long gone, picked clean. We did a singular, undescribed building, and we've done the inn and the road. Tomorrow, I'm going to be starting earlier tomorrow. We'll start at least at 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern Standard. We'll get a good 2.5 hours into tomorrow. And tomorrow, we're going to do A17, the stable, A15, orchard, and probably 18, depending on what 18 is. What is 18? Oh, cluster of dilapidated huts. A scattering of huts in various states of ruin. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, so they're going to be like these huts. Here. A little bit more intact. Not completely picked clean. But obviously dilapidated. So that's 18. So, we'll do the orchard. We'll do the stables. We'll do some dilapidated huts. And if we've got time, we'll start heading over in the westerly sort of direction, and we'll see what's going on over there. But that will have to wait until tomorrow. Let's do a nice little zoom. Let's turn off our background, and let's sort of see what she's looking like. We're getting there. We're chipping away at it. I'm thinking she's looking pretty good. So I will catch all of you later. I'm sorry that this was only like an hour-and-a-half stream. That's what happens on gym nights, okay? But, ooh, it's my pet on. So it's worth it, right? I love you all. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll do it all over again. We're probably, honestly, going to draw Gaxmoor all week. And then this weekend, I might do a colouring session on Keystone Reforged Saturday night. Let's see. That's maybe how we handle what we do with our Saturday. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. Everyone have an incredible evening. Love you all. I think this is really shaping up to be something special. We'll carry on tomorrow. Good night, everyone.